Welcome back to your 44th week in a row. Yes, 44 weeks now. I've been doing 90% silver market watch. Thank you all for your support. We're fully on board with Stop the Melt campaign. I want to recognize another channel who just released a video this morning. Sal from Salivates Metal. Thank you very, very much for covering this story as well. Folks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a link to that video what Sal has done in the comment section below. After this video, please go back and watch Sal's video. He's knocking it out of the park. He's fully on board with Stop the Melt campaign. Let's get into the numbers. I don't have names this morning. I had to get Sal's information out there as well because I appreciate what he has done for the community of 90% silver stackers. I think that was more important than calling out names today on this video. Please like the video. Give me that thumbs up. Share the video out. Let's get this more viral, my friends. We gotta stop the melt of 90% silver. We're going to go look at the numbers. We know how you do it. Monument metals, we're going to start with this week. The H stands for Franklin halves. The Q stands for Washington silver quarters. The D stands for Roosevelt silver dimes. In case somebody is new and don't know how we do it here. Monument metals has rows of Franklin halves at $265.19 for $10 face. Quarters is $266.62 for $10 face. Roosevelt silver dimes, $133.31. Breakdown at Monument, $13.26 for the halves. Quarters is $6.67. Dimes is $2.63. How about the people over at Hero? Franklin halves per $10 face. You see the prices going up, my friends. Silver's up. Time to grab your 90% silver now. Hero Bowen, $276.10 for $10 face. Quarters is $273.20 for $10 face. Dimes is $136.60 for $5 face. Their breakdown. Franklin halves is $13.31 each. Quarters is $6.83 each. Roosevelt silver dimes, $2.73 each. At max, they want $275.83 for $10 face. Quarters, they want $268.48 for $10 face. Roosevelt silver dimes, $137.82 for $5 face. Breakdown over at max, $13.78 for Franklin halves. Quarters breaks down to be $6.71 each. Dimes breaks down to be $2.75 each. JM, $285.50 for Franklin halves. Quarters, same price, $285.50 for $10 face. They were all out of Roosevelt silver dimes at $5 face. But we're melting it down. These coin shops could call places like JM. Alright, they're out, but we're melting it down. I'm sure any of these online bullion dealers would love to scarf it up instead of being melted down. Maybe other coin shops. And some people want to defend coin shops for melting this stuff down. No, they're taking it the easy way out. Look, they're all about concerned about making the dollar today. I'm going to get that into a moment. Their breakdown over JM is $14.28 for the halves. Ouch. Quarters, $7.14. Another ouch. SD, with highest price for halves. $289.42 for $10 face. Quarters, $278.69 for $10 face. Roosevelt silver dimes, $137.56 for $5 face. Their breakdown is $14.47 for each Franklin halves. Quarters, $6.97. Roosevelt silver dimes is $2.75. Channel sponsor pinbacks. Franklin halves, $273.10 for $10 face. We know channel sponsor pinbacks has a deal for 30 face or more. They're just over milk, my friends. Check them out. Check channel sponsor Pinbacks out for the halves. There's going to be a few days left. Next week, it's going to be a whole different SKU number. You're going to be very, very happy with next week's offering as well. Pinbacks is fully on board with Stop the Melt campaign. Fully on board. They don't melt, my friends. They don't melt. They got it in stock. They're selling their 90% silver. We're running through the SKUs for this campaign. Fully on board. So thank you, Michael and Brian, the two brothers that own Pinbacks. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you, my friends. I don't make a commission off it. You guys know that already. You gals know that already. It's just to help with bigger giveaways. Their breakdown, channel sponsor Pinbacks, is $13.65 each if you do less than $30 face for the Franklin halves. Again, don't forget about the deal. Got a couple days left. Quarters, $6.81 each. Roosevelt Silver Dimes is $6.72. Don't forget about the Pinbacks giveaway coming up, my friends. Told you, they're going to... whole roll of silver quarters is going to be in the giveaway. I'm not going to open these. These directly come from Pinbacks themselves. That's going to be given away. I'm giving away $3.35 in other silver, my friends. 2 Franklin halves, 2 Walken halves, 2 1964 Kenley halves, 1 Baba Dime dated 1910, and 1 Standing Liberty quarter dated 1927. I'm still waiting on one more package for another 5 ounces of silver, my friends. Around the 23rd of June, the 24th of June, I'll be releasing a video for the giveaway. You'll be entering on that video. Make sure you're subscribed now. There's going to be over 14 ounces of silver in this giveaway. It's going to be a big, big giveaway. I tell you, the more people that choose to shop at Pinbacks, the more of you choose to say you come from Coin Shop Chris, the bigger giveaways will happen. Pinbacks has kept their word, my friends. That's all it takes. You want bigger giveaways? Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. You want to say crazy Coin Shop Chris? That's fine too. I'm sure they get a laugh out of that. Let's talk about, before we go into the melt numbers and all this, you know, I want to talk about these coin shops that are melting 90% silver down for that quick buck. They don't realize what they're doing. It's all about making the buck now. You melt it down. You sell it to a person. Eventually those same coins might end up back at your shop and you can sell it again. You melt it down, you're not going to make any more money in the future off of it. And some of these coin shops don't care about history. They don't care about nothing. All they care about is making that fast buck right then and there. You keep melting this stuff down. This is our money. This is our history. And they're melting it down for a quick buck. Shame on them. It is 100% their fault. It's not up to these refiners, the smelters, to call coin shops up, to call online bullion dealers up. They're too busy for that. It's up to the coin shops doing the right thing, in pawn shops doing the right thing, and calling. They take an hour or so if they get too much. Call around, see if they're able to sell it to another coin shop in their local area, maybe another coin shop out of state, maybe an online bullion dealer like channel sponsor Pinbacks. No, they rather pack it up, send it to the refinery, and burn it. Think about what I'm saying. They are losing money for later on. Maybe you take a little bit of a loss now. Maybe the bids are not so high from other coin shops or online bullion dealers. Now, fine, then reduce your buyback price then. If you gain too much, reduce your buyback price. And it's just the way it goes. You know, it's not trying to take advantage of somebody. It's too much coming in. Then you reduce your buyback price. And maybe people think twice about selling. You know, there's other ways to handle this and melting this stuff down. We got to find out product available, my friends. They're not making this stuff no more. We should be upset. We should be fired up. Because this is where we got to keep the Stop the Milk campaign going. But they just rather make the quick buck now. So let's go through the numbers, my friends. War nickel. The dreaded war nickels. I've been laughed at. People laugh at me. People laugh at other people who stack these. I got a lot of these for $1.50. I pay less than milk back then. Some of them I got for a lot less than $1.50. They're flying off the shelves on eBay for around $2.05 and not more each. They're melting for $2.05 now. I'm not doing anything with them. They're in my bucket still. I got a little over 1,200 of them. I mean, you know, this is how you stack. You stack slowly. You stack slow. You stack slow. It adds up. It adds up. Your silver dime. Milk value only, $2.63. Silver quarter. Milk value of $6.58 per quarter. Your half dollars. 90% silver halves. $13.16. A lot of these I got for $10 or less. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's kept up, my friends. The dollar's going to crap. Your 40% silver halves. Again, another one we get a lot of heat on. A lot of you I've educated on getting the 40% silver halves. Some people say the smelters don't want them. I've always said I don't care if a rat's behind them. The smelters want them now. Look, just look. You don't have to buy off of eBay. Just look at the turnaround, how fast they sell. All right? Look how fast they sell. I just picked up 2 more. This person wanted, starting to bid at 99 cents for 2. My offer was $2. The guy wanted, or she wanted, $5.70 to ship them. I guess they got overlooked. All right? They got overlooked because it's shipping. Look, I don't care about the shipping costs. As long as it gets involved with what I want to pay per coin. Person comes back, I offer $2. Person comes back at $2.25. I'm not going to sweat over a quarter, so I got 2 of them for $7.95. So you do the breakdown. That's $3.97 each. The milk value is $5.38. All right? It's only 2 more. I get it. It's only 2 more. But it's 2 more I had that someone else didn't get. That's the way we go look at this, my friends. It's something else that someone didn't have. Who cares if it was shipping with it? The total cost has to make sense for me to purchase it. Who cares about the shipping if it's in the total cost of the total coin you want to pay per coin? All right, that's the point of it. They probably got overlooks. People looked at that shipping. Yeah, I look at shipping too, but I do with the total cost. Your Morgan and Peace dollars, milk value only, $28.14. Your Eisenhower's, 40%, $11.50 milk value. People want to dog silver and gold, Barber's Relics, right? Year to date, since July 1st. Let me back that up. Not July 1st. January 1st of 2025. Silver's up $7.11. Or up 27. Yeah, I'm really doing good today, huh? 24.32%. 24.32%. I'm trying to read to the phone and it looks like the 7 at first. I apologize. Gold, year to date, up $811.60, or up 30.73%. Barber's Relic, Pat Rocks. Can we sing Kumbaya now? Just, no, I won't, but just saying. Platinum, up $301.40 year to date, up 33.10%. Something's going on with platinum, my friends. Talking about this for a couple days. Interest is growing in platinum right now. Is that interest going to hold? Is platinum going to hold? Time will tell. I don't know. Platinum is a very funny metal. And what I mean by that, it was just down. It's making a comeback right now. We will see if this continues. Copper. Now is up 79 cents year to date. Or up 19.57%. Bitcoin Ponzi scheme. Up $11,178.09 as of last night when I took these numbers. It's only up 11.84%. Some people say it's digital gold. Really? Digital gold? I don't think it's trading like digital gold. It's not even half. Physical. Online. Digitalized. How are you going to use it when the power goes out? How are you going to use it when it's get hacked into? How are you going to use it when you lost your phone in the toilet? How are you going to use it when your cell phone breaks? Just putting that information out there. The Dow Jones. Down 346.43 in points. Or down 0.181%. So, you have copper's outperforming the Dow. You have silver outperforming the Dow. You have gold outperforming the Dow. You got platinum outperforming the Dow. You even got Bitcoin outperforming the Dow Jones. Stocks even safe? Let you be the judge of that. The US dollar index is down 9.74% year to date. Something we need to keep an eye on, my friends. Something we must keep an eye on. Then they want to say, I know this has nothing to do with inflation. But don't it feel like inflation is almost 10, 12% since the year to date? Doesn't it really feel like that out there? And they want to say inflation is this, inflation is that. And they want to take oil out of it. They want to take the housing out of it. They want to take food out of it. They're lying to us. And people still trust this. People still trust this. Well, you see it in the numbers, my friends. I'm still stacking silver for now. I'm trying to save every gosh darn 90% silver piece I can get my hands on as I can afford to do so. Stop the melt right now. We should be upset. We should be fired up about this. History. Celebrating Mel made a good point in his video as well. About World Silver II coinage. Not going to get into that so much. I'll let him talk about it. I think he did a great job. Sal from Celebrate Meadow, thank you for covering this story. Folks, I'll put his link to his video he done this morning. Okay? I think he did a great job. He called me out. Thank you again, my friend, for doing that. Look, this is how we work together, my friends. Helping one another out. This is how we do it on YouTube. Let's spread the word and stop the melt now. We must stop it now. Thank you for watching. If you got any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me. My email is always in the description of every single video. We're going to keep the Market Watch report going. Next week will be number 45 weeks in a row. I can't believe I'm saying these numbers. I really can't. I really cannot believe that I've been doing this report for 44 weeks in a row. Nobody else is doing this. See you this afternoon, my friends. Coin Shop Curse is out.